Hello everybody and welcome to the Sporty stream. Nice to see you all here. Welcome to Friday. Nice to have you all here, and I'm Sporty FC. You come because you know the Ascent Tournament Series is here tonight, and we've actually got action from both cups here tonight, which is, I think, even better. 3 matches tonight, and all of them are going to be pretty exciting. We're starting with the Ascension Cup with C versus Toon, and then we'll move on to the Apex Cup with FC Carcelona and NIRV Acad. Then we'll end off the night with another stream, actually, from the Blackline Championship Series. A best of 7 matchup. Hydra Boosted Esports takes on Dino Electronic Athletic Organization. Best of 5s coming in a best of 7. What more could you want from a tournament like this? And right now, just getting these teams in, it's a great matchup here, but... and what a series that is. We'll get these teams in at any moment here. Again, it's C, or as they're also known as Team C versus Toon Enough is our first matchup here, and you'll recognize Toon Enough because it is Mari's team, Flamingo's team. She's back on the stream, and actually she has now gotten Coach Laggy back when they were on Team Yeah together. They decided for Team C. You'll recognize actually some of these players. Speedy on Tick, that is actually Ethico. We've seen Ethico on the stream before. Obviously, now he's changed his name. Savage, we just saw on the stream for Ignition Academy. Brizzle, Omarion. All those guys were on Team Ignition at one point as an org. They've been on the stream. Shiny Shadow. Mayhap, I don't recognize his name as much. But you will definitely recognize Cody as well as that coach, since he is still playing for Ignition. He's on the Ignition main team now. But again, this is the Ascension Cup. And this is not Ignition. This is Team C. This is a different side entirely here. With a 1-1 record, Team C, their season has been up and down. Their first week not go the way they expected. A 3-0 sweep loss to GNG Scarlet. Good night gaming, Scarlet. They did regain week 2 in the Battle of the Elements, taking down Team Sky in a 3-0 sweep. So C, they're 1-1. Toon Enough actually hasn't been doing much better. They're 1-2. Both their first 2 weeks have been losses this season, with their initial loss coming to DNA Weeping Demons, and then their second one against GNG Scar. So some tough matchups to start off their season, but again, this is a match that Toon Enough really need to win, because the only win they have actually is not even a win that they're playing this week. It's actually week 6. That match was against DNA Fury. That match was supposed to happen in a few weeks, but Fury has actually forfeited at the tournament, so they do get a free win from that. But unfortunately, Toon Enough, their season has been a bit of a catastrophe so far, and unfortunately, it really is unfortunate for Mari as a player, because last season, for Ascension Cup Season 0, she was on the Alpha Females, who also had a pretty historically disastrous season, especially to start things off. They've regained a little bit near the end, but it was just far too late. She doesn't want to be in another one of those situations here on Toon Enough, so coming into week 3, about halfway through the season, they still have that +1 match to play. They don't have to worry about week 6. They do have to worry about this match and a couple other Ucha matches, especially that match against Midwest Mafia. That's going to be a tough match, and it's also a match against her own teammate in Boltini Rome. So but we'll see how that works. But for now, though, Toon Enough and C, both these teams right now not actually currently situated in that relegation zone where if they don't make it, they're not going to the playoffs. So they need to get wins here, and that's going to be quite a huge test for them, as these teams, as you guys just heard, are joining in right now. So let this match start in just a moment or so. Get your predictions in. Is it C or Toon Enough? Our first match will be 3 matches today. Long day for action on the Sporty stream, but I'm all for it. And we'll get these teams in just a moment or two here, as again, what a big series this is again, especially for these teams. We are just actually we just got an update. Yes, I do know Shiny Shadow is. He actually went by Proster in the past, so that is Proster. So yeah, these guys have all been teammates before in Team C. I actually recognize all these guys. These guys have all been on Team Ignition. I just didn't know Shiny Shadow was. He's actually in game. He goes by the name Proster in game. So yeah, I know who this guy is, which is ironic. Yeah, he was known as El Proster, I believe, in the past. El Proster L. So, yeah, I actually know these guys. Ironic, because these guys used to be on Team Ignition in the past. But now, again, things have changed for these sides. A best of 5 series here for both of these teams. I actually forgot. I actually gotta get this update. Oh, get this update here in the ETS server. They would not be happy if I didn't bring an update to let people know about this stream. Let me just go. Again, we'll get the series started in just a moment here. And this match, the other one, both the ATS matches are best of 5. So we're just getting right into this here. Again, sorry about the slight delays, but good, I think, for the series to begin. Again, a lot of players coming back to the stream after some pretty long times off. Mari, Laggy as coach. We got Cody back on for the coach of Team C. Again, we got Speedy on Tech, who used to be known as Ethico. Prosper, obviously, who now goes by Shiny Shadow. And obviously, Savage is also back after last being on the stream only a few days ago for Team Ignition Academy. So for both these sides, they're back on the stream. These are some recognizable players, but it's Team C on the blue, Toon enough on the orange, and of these teams, they're not having a good season so far. This is a good time to turn their spirits around here in this series, especially against other teams. And if you lose this one, your fate may be set here early on in the season that you may just never see even the wild card. In every group of 5 teams, 2 of them will not be making it to that to the best of to the wild card in the finals. Those best of 7s, and I believe there are some best of 5s in there as well. As good enough. Early offense from Hunter. He's been one of those players that Mario, at least specifically, has mentioned a lot about him. He also kind of runs a lot of the scheduling for Toon Enough, having been add mid-season. And a lot of confidence from the Toon Enough side, even though their season has been quite rough, even though their only win has been a forfeit win. This is a team that has been looking to create their own confidence so far, and Team C could be a team that could really do it for them here. They aren't getting that pressure as... Here comes the clear out the back wall. Mari, ran into her own teammate in Tyler, but good enough, won't be counted on that. So far, a lot of back and forth again. It's meant to be a pretty close matchup here. Good enough. They'd love to get some games here, really, give themselves a win, get themselves some confidence. And Appleshot may do it as a miss there from Speedy on Tick. Tyler BK will put it in the back of the net, and Toon Enough will have goal number 1. A little infield pass from Hunter finds Tyler, and Toon Enough side, we have utilized some great passing already. With the start of this series, there's a lot more to go here as Cody and Chet saying, Royalty Series, just open up registration. Oh yeah, the Royalty Series. Go sign up for it, guys. Good tournament. It's run by the same people who run Skyward Series and Amateur Gaming League, so... I mean, you guys have seen the stuff I've done for those leagues. They're great people. Go sign up for those tournaments. As this ball cleared away, it's an open chance. Mari will hit it wide, though. That should be goal number 2 for Toon Enough, but... Mari not known for her shooting, that's for sure, but... Even back on Team E, she was known as one of the more defensive players on that roster. To be fair, when you have players around you who can shoot, you can sit back and be just fine. And again, that means she's putting reliance on Tyler and Hunter to be those more aggressive players. And well, right now, I mean, they have worked. They were the ones that got that first goal to go in, but on defense, they're not holding on so easily. Team C. Beyond Tech will leave it there for Shiny Shadow, but ball will be hit wide. As Synergites with the follow. Thank you for the follow, Synergites. Welcome to the sportiest stream here. Game number 1 of this best of 5 matchup between C and Toon Enough in the Ascension Cup of the Ascend Tournament Series. All these teams in the exact same group, so this matchup has a lot of weight in their group as well. Not every match you play this season will be against a team in your group. There are only 5 teams per group, and each team has 7 matches to play, so there are some external matches too, and that could really be interesting because it is those match inside your own group that actually have more weight to them. Toon Enough, for how bad their season's gone, this is a match that really matters to them. Because if you go down 1-3 after this 3rd week, you don't have that many matches left. You only have 3 more. Meaning the best you could do would be a record of 4-3, and that itself is not a beautiful record here. As you're getting that 1-4, I'll get you one break after the series if you can wait for that. He's got to test his controller, no problem, man, but still so far as Toon Enough leading by 1, but it's been a pretty slow game so far, but Speedy on Tick may be adding some pace to it. A tie game here as Team C waited for the opportunity to present itself, and they took it. Nobody from Toon Enough challenged that ball. When you give a player a shot like that, they will put it on target, they will make it tough, and they will make you pay for it. Really, offense from Toon Enough has now been shortened here by Team C, as now Mari off the post. Here comes a follow. Tyler will make it 2-1. As Toon Enough take the lead right back. Some great pressure, and finally Mari getting a point on offense for herself, but again, it's still in that assist range. You're not going to see Mari shoot too often. Assist, that actually is something that she can definitely pull off, being, again, as defensive as she is. Generally isn't one of those players who's going to start the offense, but she can definitely finish it off and at least allow it to finish. Here comes Hunter. What a great first touch, because Tyler's jumping for it, and he's looking for the chance, but Speedy on Tick will beat him. Mari will put it off the back wall, and actually has done a lot more harm for this Toon Enough side than good, because now it gives Team C some plays on offense. Here's the shot from Speedy. It will be kept away. Team C. Bombardment offense from Toon Enough. This ball continues to stay wide of that net for now, as Shiny Shadow back in by Mari. Speedy won't get it, but Savage will, and so far for Team C, again, these players know each other. It's Ascension that has that chemistry, so expect, even if, not amazing things happen for him, even if bad things happen, he will find ways to be able to recover. As this game keeps going, 30 seconds left. Savage off the sidewall. Mari will clear it out. Still Mari, but now a pass to Tyler to the back. Froster, or I should really say Shiny Shadow, will find Speedy, and Team C now starting to panic, starting to really rush this play upfield. There's a play on that one under the bar, and it will just go all the way in. Nobody from Toon Enough was waiting for it. That shot from Shiny Shadow just sneaks its way under, as Mari and Hunter both jump for it, a double commit, but again, just too much waiting. And while Mari is playing that defensive role, I need to see a little more aggression from her. She sits back a bit too much. And imagine this Toon Enough side to play far too defensively, waiting for these shots from C, and you just can't do that at this level. There's so many players who can score, who can put that ball in. Any amount of hesitation can really hurt you. This game will go to overtime because of it. Toon Enough and C, both teams in desperate need of a win this season. Maybe this is their time to do it, as Mari left for Speedy. Now Hunter will send it down the field. Shiny Shadow, oh, he's going to get challenged and dunked out there in front for Toon Enough, but nobody waiting for it. And that ball will fall across the net. Still Toon Enough for attacking, as now Tyler up is Mari to seal the deal. And it's Toon Enough who will take game number 1. And while she may not be known for the shooting, that is a cleanup play if I've ever seen one. Great speed from Mari to get up to that ball. And a little bit of extra power added to it. Toon Enough will start the series off in their favor. So far, again, the only issue they've really had has been that defensive playstyle they've been looking for in Toon Enough. Really, that's the only issue they've had, is just they've been sitting back a little too much on defense, but on offense, Tyler is putting on so many shots. Look at that, 5 shots from Tyler. Team C on their side, they're not a heavy shooting team either. Both these teams, again, have struggled this season for various reasons. It's like the offense, be it for Team C, but they're going to need to focus on that, because their offense can definitely take over. It just felt like they waited a bit too much for easier plays to come to them. Can't do that. You have to be able to take those chances when they come to you here. We'll go into game number 2. Both these sides take to the field again. Hunter. Light touch, but it will be beat by Savage, and Team C looking to create more offense. Already Toon Enough getting a barrage of shots at their nets, and they'll need to be able to keep calm and, again, play a little more aggressively if they want to prevent those from going in their nets at all. And Speedy up by Tyler, and Toon Enough will get the offense. Mari's just going to look for this one, as the double commit from Team C. I believe their backline a bit weakened here. Hunter with a flick past one, but it will be Speedy's challenge that will keep that ball away, and Team C will now have the offense. This one hit across there by Shiny Shadow. It's C who looks for the offense there, but they won't keep it for long. As Toon Enough back up field, and again, the amount of shots this team has had has been something of note for last game. And they're still putting on tons of shots, even now, as Hunter wanted that touch, but he had only a low amount of boost to work with, and it's Toon enough. Still attacking, just throwing that ball at the back wall, waiting for the mistakes, but Team C is recognizing that Toon enough's actually not shooting off these plays, and they're just not jumping for it. Team C is not going to give Toon enough what they want. They're going to force Toon enough to have to go for those tough reads if they want to take goals against them, as here goes Mari. Sidewall, just gonna send this one down the field, and Team C will have everybody jump for it, but eventually it will be kept away. Still, again, Toon enough playing the offense. The touch up field. Now one more. Here comes Savage to drop it under, but he won't get it. Hunter won't have the ball, but Mari will clear it out. Toon enough just trying to take control, but you're seeing that not come easily here. Some demos from Team C, and really becoming quite unpredictable at this point. Going to slow down the progress of Toon enough. Tyler, oh, what a touch from Tyler. That's going on, and there's nobody stopping it. Tyler BK will put it in the back of the net for an ingenious second touch. I mean, Speedy had no idea he was going to get that. It's Toon enough who will find that goal in their favor in almost 2 full minutes of gameplay. Again, just great from them here as this pressure continues. Toon enough. Sending it long as Mari. Now a dunk on Speedy. Here comes Hunter up the corner, but nobody waiting in field, and just going to be cleared away by C as half the game to go still. Time's not going to be in their favor if they don't start attacking soon, but this might be their chance. As Hunter actually pushed up high there, it was a great opportunity for Team C. Hunter was in the wrong position, but it won't hurt them here. Toon enough with Hunter. Savage trying to challenge, but still the Toon enough side. Looking to create more offense. Mari up for it, and we'll actually get the beat there on Speedy. Tyler to the back wall. Last one back is Hunter. He's got 0 boost, but he will keep it away enough here. Toon enough will be able to escape out of that offensive play. Even though they were on low boost, they will get back, and they'll continue to be a pain here to Team C as they'll just slow this game down to a halt. Still no goals for the blue side this game. I'll get a lot more aggressive here from Toon enough, who maybe they are taking my advice to heart here because they are just challenging a lot more incessantly. And Team C is not getting pace now. A double commit will make things awkward as Tyler sends to the back wall. Awkward in front. Nobody has it. And a bump in front means Hunter can shoot, but Savage will save. And Mari will have to take it back here soon enough. Playing the back line again. Great beat there from Savage. Tyler. Send the clear out, but still Toon enough, only leading by 1. And it's Team C who will have a ton of work cut out for them. Speedy. Now in front, the jump there. Tyler will clear it out. And Toon enough. Less than a minute to go to take game number 2 to go to match point. Again, I've just been impressed with the challenges that they brought in. It's been a lot faster, a lot more, it felt like there's a lot more urgency to these plays on defense, and this game being as low scoring as it is, every play on defense will matter to them. As time will continue to tick down and run out, as Hunter looking for some insurance here for Toon enough to give them some relief after having to hold this 1-goal lead for such a long amount of time. They may not find it here as C waiting on defense, waiting for the opportunity, but it may never come. They've got attack here. Tyler won't get it. Speedy's bumped out, and Hunter will clear the ball away again. Toon enough, wasting every single second on this play. Mari. Speedy, not the touch he wants. Team C, can they even get out of defense here? Time will run out for them, and this ball will actually stay up, but Toon enough will have it into their favor. They have the boost advantage as well, and this ball eventually will find its way to the ground. Toon enough now on match point. 1 game away from taking the series as Aikowiski with the tier 1 sub saying, "Good evening, take my money." Welcome in, Aikowiski. Thank you for the Thank you for the sub there. It's nice to see you. Hopefully you've been doing well in the Evolution Championship Series. We actually get to see one of your past teammates in Mari tonight here on Toon Enough, looking for their win over Team C. They're one game away from doing so. Again, thank you for the sub. It means a lot here. Thank you so much for being such a strong supporter of this stream. We're going to call Team C is actually going to make a substitution here. As Omari in their most recent edition coming in here to replace, I believe actually, he is replacing Shiny Shadow. So, again, they're making a change here. Not a surprising addition here. Going to game number 3. Series could be nearing its end. Confidence for Toon Enough must be strong, but reduced to worry. Last game, they relied so heavily on their defense. They had so many shots, just couldn't put all of them in. But this game could be a difference maker. Can that offense and that defense with Toon Enough come together here in this game and show up and show out when they need it to take the series in a 3-0 sweep? Take down Team C. Toon Enough. Again, still have playoff hopes. They're still truly intact, and if they can win this series, they'll be putting themselves one step closer to getting in there. They have not been in that playoff range in the top 3 teams in their group yet this season, I believe, but this series potentially could change that. Team C looking to slow them down as Toon Enough going to create more offense, but it's Team C who are keeping them back, at least for now, as so far for Team C. So many of these plays have relied so heavily on a mistake or a misplay from Toon Enough, and they have just been too rudimentary to really find his way past many teams here. And again, the Toon Enough side has brought on a lot more aggressive, a lot more strong and important challenges. Team C has not really been able to stop that, as there's a clear from Hunter, or at least I thought it would be a clear. Now he'll leave it for Mari. Toon Enough will have it as a, what a flick from Mari! That one's going on targets, but will be speedy on tech to get there, and it's Team C who have had to deal with a lot of shots from Toon Enough, as here comes Mari. Great save from Speedy, as he'll keep his team out from getting scored on that play. Still Team C, searching for a chance down the field. He couldn't score all of last game. Again, the substitution of Omarion has to be one where defense is put on their mind. And really, more importantly, actually, I should say offense is put on their mind, because, again, their defense worked well last game. Mari dunked away by Savage, as he'll fall on top of it. He played for Team C, but still, they're getting beaten everywhere, as Hunter, the redirects, will go into the offensive zone, but from Toon Enough there quickly enough, but a misplay. Tyler trying to put it on. Speedy will be there as Team C stacking that defensive back line. And at this point for them, they realize they really can't get scored on early here, else things are going to become pretty tough for them. How weak their offense has been made to be. As Hunter letting the offense come, but again, Team C just feels like it falls apart for them far too early. Toon Enough has had no issue sending that ball away. The only win so far this season for Team C was against Team Sky. Toon Enough, that win actually a forfeit win over DNA Fury. So again, for both these teams, they've had tough seasons to work with, not great starts. This match is going to be that important for them, and for Toon Enough, they're only one game away from taking it. And really, potentially even only one goal away from taking it. That's how close this match is going to be. I feel like it may only be another 1-0 here for Toon Enough if they continue what they're doing, but 2 minutes left, still no goals for either side. This matchup about as defensive as it can be, as Mari sends the back wall. Here comes a play in front, but will be an easy clear for Team C. Toon Enough continuing their attack. Savage finds Speedy. Toon Enough again sent to the midfield, but again Team C just waiting there as Toon Enough not playing aggressively, and now they got a challenge. Mari will actually get credit for a save on that play, as she will send it down the field. Still no play. Omarion to take it. What a stop by Hunter, as he'll pop it off the back wall. Toon Enough will keep this game tied for now. Here comes Hunter, leaving it for Tyler. A lot of boost for Toon Enough, and once again they're meeting their match here in the midfield. Will commit, but Hunter will be there. Sent out for Mari, the Toon Enough connection, working on full display, but these plays down the field Crazy, since Team C is just waiting back for them. They're recognizing these clears, and now they're preparing to face them. Mari, challenged by Speedy. Tyler, getting it up the field, but enough, recognizing they actually don't really have much of a touch on that play. C will have it back, and again, Toon enough, no real early challenge here as they're getting back to defense, and they've got to be careful because this amount of defense for them is not a healthy amount. For a team that needs a goal, don't want to wait long in this game to get it. Mistakes from Team C are just not going to be happening very often if they wait this far. Enough, again, it's going to rely a lot more on them getting down the field, creating opportunities, and that may be it. But nobody there again. Toon enough need to have a little more aggression on offense. Far too often you see these passes come in front and nobody there. As again, Tyler not going for it. Here comes Hunter. Team C, a chance on offense, but Toon enough looks to keep it wide as this one will bounce up in front. Hunter stopped there by Speedy. Team C getting bumped away as here comes Toon enough. Mari keeping it alive, but it will hit the ground for another overcommit. Sorry, not overcommit. I just read chat. Not an overcommit. A 0 second, an overtime. Wrong overword. Reading chat at the wrong time. Good enough. One goal away from taking the series right here. Pressure is on them to do it. As Team C, that one just off the back wall. Only a mere few feet away from taking game number 3, from continuing the series onward. Not over just yet until these teams say so. As Amarian to take it! Hunter on the goal line! Mari up! Will beat there! And that is going to be the ball away for Toon enough. So much pressure on them. Team C has given them little time to breathe. Again, the Toon enough side has allowed this pressure to come to them. You really think if they want to be successful, they cannot play this defensively. A goal's got to go in at some point. This game has been so defensive. Maybe this is it. Savage. Oh, he didn't get the touch there. Toon enough with another easy outplay as likewise Team C respecting them on the back line. They aren't playing all that aggressively because of it. Oh, this may be the chance off the back wall. Team C have overcommitted for this, but they will find it. A whiff from Toon enough, and this series continues. As Tyler and Hunter, someone's going to get to that. A huge misplay. And as I said before, the issue for Toon enough has just been the fact that they are not willing to play aggressive. You're not going to beat any team if you don't play upfield. And I think Team C recognized that quite quickly here, and so much of it came down to Tyler. He's been that guy who's been able to put so many shots on for Toon enough, create so much offense this game, saw none of that from him. It's going to be Toon enough who need to be able to re-engage that offense if they want to find success. The series has been quite slow so far for both these sides, just trying to get used to the action in front of them. At this point, we need to see a little bit more on offense. These teams both taking that minute to try to get themselves back into that situation we know they've been in before. As these teams are readying up again for game number 4. Again, Toon enough still on the verge of taking a huge win this season. Here we go. Game number 4. And for Toon enough, this is a game where they need to prove that that last game was just a fluke for themselves, because, again, it just felt like they got scared of Team C, and you won't beat any team. Again, you're not going to beat any team just by playing defensively, as that ball really needs to go in. It will be by Speedy on tick. He wasn't even looking at that play. And again, these whiffs from Toon enough are starting to hurt them here a lot more than they think it does. As Hunter, I don't know why he's gone to the back wall in that play. If he sat on the goal line, that's a lot easier of a save to make. Overthinking the prompt there is Toon enough, and they're only hurting themselves by these errors. As now Speedy to the back wall. Toon enough Again, the real player I'm going to be looking at is Tyler. Be that offense. He was what created the offense these last couple of games for Toon Enough. He's got to be able to bring it back as... Again, Toon Enough seems to rally around him as Speedy. Oh my goodness, Speedy going for the double tap. Nearly got it. Follow-up shot never came in time. Will be Toon Enough to clear that ball away as Tyler looking for the dunk on Speedy. Will not find it. As Toon Enough with Hunter. In the midfield, does find an incredibly outrageous dunk. I don't know how on earth he predicted that play, but Toon Enough will take it. Here comes Tyler. That one saved away. But Hunter's another incredible... I don't know how he's gotten all these dunks. Team C, getting the pressure that we know that they've had to deal with so far for a lot of this series. Toon Enough, giving them a lot less time to work with here as Hunter with a pop-up. Speedy won't have a great touch, and Tyler again, where's that shot in the midfield? Toon Enough, again, it feels so simplistic here. Just have someone wait in the midfield, someone wait in front of that net. Chances are coming for them here in Toon Enough, and they just aren't there for it. Here they go, and now Tyler's waiting, and see what I mean? It makes a difference. Toon Enough, finally, they'll put a player in front of the net, and they'll have it work in their favor. Hunter with another dunk. Tyler will put it in. And Toon Enough have tied this game up. As now Mari off the side wall, to the back, in front, waiting is Omarion. Tyler. Well, that one a miss there from that last player back for Team C. I think it was Speedy. Fortunately, they had other players waiting behind him. Again, Team C have had a tough defense as now a play on offense saved away by Tyler as that ball also hit off the post. Toon Enough. Where's that aggression on those challenges? So much waiting, so much trust in Team C. And you're starting to realize that maybe that's hurting them as another side flip from Hunter. And again, I think he's just trying to play a little too fast for himself. But for Toon Enough right now, I need to see more aggression. You're just not seeing it from them. They're letting the offense come to them. They're letting Team C attack. And you cannot play that way if you want to beat this team. That's how tough it is to close out series. And Toon Enough is demonstrating that kind of difficulty. As for Team C, they're taking full advantage of the plays when they come to them. Good enough. Looking for an answer. Mari off the back wall. It will be Savage to clear it away. Demo now means Tyler's got to wait back there as Savage just goes right through him. His infield pass will actually be found by Omarion! And he's hit the double tap! Team C is marching back, and Toon Enough are just not putting a hand up to it. Omarion will take, and Team C are starting to run away with it. The pressure, the offense coming to fruition for Team C. Toon Enough having a very tough time as Savage. Hunter. Around the corner now. We'll flick it in midfield. Toon Enough. Again, that offense needs to show up at some point. They don't get the offense. They're not winning games. You're seeing Team C answer back. They know the offense is what's going to be important in this series. You can see them. They're making those adjustments. Toon Enough have not, and they're paying for it. As Tyler. Waiting in front is Savage, and Toon Enough at this point now need to play a lot more aggressively. Only 100 seconds left. They need goals. Mari won't be able to deliver there, but it will go off the back wall for Tyler. Nobody makes contact. And nobody up in front for Toon Enough, and the challenge comes far too late. And there will be a goal for Speedy on the other side. And I think that, really, the message I've already said has been the message of this series for Toon Enough. Far too late. They've been too late to these challenges, too late to these plays. They've just been too late to answer to Team C when they start to play well. This series already looks like it's going to go to a Game 5, a Champions Field finality here. As for Team C, they're looking to look for that reverse sweep. Back when they were on Team Ignition, actually did get a reverse sweep on the stream in the past in the best of 5, so these players might be able to do it again on this stream. But Toon Enough, still time for them to come back into this game. at least get a goal for their worth. As great pass, Mari, and that needs to be a shot on target. Toon enough again. This offensive aggression, this challenging, this aggressive play. As I said, too late for them to make much out of it. Just isn't enough time for them to come back here. It's Team C will let this game take away from them. As here comes Mari. Up to the corner. Bouncing in front is Hunter, but it's Team C who are waiting for that ball there. But that's a big mistake, Mari, and that again needs to be a shot on target. Missed opportunities here for Toon enough, and that's only going to make this game for a lot worse for them. But here comes Mari again, a third time will be the charm, but again, it's too late for Toon enough, and while it might be some confidence going into Champions Field, where was this offense earlier from them? It just feels like Toon enough at the wrong time is playing the style they need to play in this series. I'm gonna run out for them here, and a reverse seat potential now for Team C on the cards as we'll go to Champions Field, game number 5 to end off this matchup. Oh, wait a second. 3 seconds left. Wait a second. That's a miss on the goal line there. What a shot from Hunter. Toon enough actually are still in this one. They need a good kickoff. Maybe I called it a bit too early here. I may have called it too early. I thought Team C had this game. 3 seconds to go. Maybe Toon enough has some last second fanatics. It'll be them to win the kickoff. This ball stays up. They've got to go to the length of the field. Hunter. Early challenge will bump him away as Speedy will drop it down. There will be no 0-second goal. And Team C will now send us to Game 5 Champions Field. The question is going to be who's going to bring the offense in that game? Who's going to play timid? Who's going to wait back? Because we've seen both these teams resort to extremely defensive playstyles. Things don't go their way. Which of these teams is going to be able to persevere to bring that offense? So here we go. Game 5 to our first series of the day here. We'll go to that final game, the big one to end this series. Good enough in Team C, a win desperately needed for either of these sides, and at this point, while the game differential may not be great for them, there's still so much that this win, relies on. Because reminder, loser of this, very, very good chance they're not making it to the playoffs. That's how much this win really matters, and for confidence sake, these teams already got a good amount of the way through their season. This is going to matter to them as Omarion got subbed in the game number 3, and he has been able to score quite consistently ever since. And again off the back wall, and again, just you wonder why they're trying to use that back wall so late there for Toon enough, but Omarion just falls on top of it, pushes it in, and goal 1, and game 5 will start off in Team C's favor. Toon enough. A lot of time left for them, but it is not an easy matchup here. Game 5 is generally not one that's super high scoring, so for Team C, the fact that they do score first, give them a ton of confidence in this game. Good enough needs to answer, and we'll have to do it soon enough because Team C have brought a good back line. They have not been nearly as mistake-prone as Toon enough has been. But what Toon enough has been able to do is bring a much more aggressive, a much more tough-to-stop offensive style at times. So long as they can challenge aggressively, play upfield, Toon enough has the ability to take this series. Tyler. To the back wall, it will be an easy clear for Team C, as Speedy trying to get the Cookster pinch. Hunter and trying to get the clear away, and it will be Team C upfield. Savage won't read it. It's Tyler. Interesting first touch because he leaves it in front of his own nets, and he didn't actually go for that challenge there. He's going to give this play to Team C. As, Toon enough. I didn't even realize that. That's completely unintentional. But so far, actually that's making me laugh now. So far though, Toon enough. And they break through, they've got the offense, they've got these challenges in the midfield down to a point here. They're pretty consistent at making them. Now is the next step. getting the shots on, creating the offense. Right now, actually, they gotta get out of defense. They're not doing that very easily. Again, the clear will be sent away, and again, the midfield has been for Toon enough. Speedy, challenged by Hunter. The ball will go to Mario's shield challenge aggressively. Toon enough on offense. Here goes Mari, but it will be kept away by Savage. And soon enough. Here comes Hunter. Halfway through game number 5, and a lot of pressure on Toon enough. Again, they've had to play one extra match and they've not been able to win it. But here comes the player in front, and Tyler will jump to it. As I mentioned, he's been the guy to shoot the majority of the shots for this side. And once again, he simply waits for the chance to come to him, waiting in the midfield, and puts it in. It's been Tyler who's scored the majority of the goals as well for Toon enough. Offense will be meaningful. Team C now meeting their match here in Champions Field, but once again, it's that slower play style. Both these teams don't want to make a mistake. You can understand that again from a situation like this when you're, in your season. These teams still trying to learn the ins and outs of this league. Knowing that your season started off this poorly, you don't want to be the one to make the mistake to cause your team to have an even worse record because of it. As a demo, Tyler to go for it, but it will be saved by Omarion. Toon enough in a position to take the lead, but their offense will not be able to create a play there. Still Hunter can't get through that challenge. Hunter off the back corner, and a miss for Speedy. Tyler to take it, and a mistake on the corner. Toon enough have been waiting patiently, and the play will come to them. Team C have been relatively not so mistake-prone in this series, but maybe things have changed, because that's a big error. And that might just cause a disaster. Toon enough have flipped the lead in their favor. So often, patience is a virtue, and for them, patience is really helping them here. As a great pass in front, and Tyler will complete his hat trick. Good enough are running away with it here, as Mari with a brilliant assist off the back wall. I've really noticed Mari specifically has been able to improve a lot in those mechanics. I remember her last being that player who just wasn't that mechanical this game. She's really brought some more solid foundation to this offense. Now Toon enough now at the little bit of insurance here at the end of Game 5. It might be enough for them to carry on and take this series. Unless Team C have something to say about it. Savage. Looking for a ceiling pinch, it looked like. We'll get nothing out of it. Mari now. Chip over Omarion. Tyler. Gonna find that net's a dunk from Hunter. We'll look to create more offense for Toon enough as this game winding down to the final seconds. Omarion jumping for it, gets the beats, and it will fall to the back of the net. Team C are far from out of it. Or I should say, not far from out of it. I can't speak. It's a tiring Friday for me. But whatever it is, they're one goal away from tying this game up. Toon enough is bringing quite a solid resistance, but may not be solid enough here. A boulder of Toon enough. Not holding on easily into this game number 5, but as time continues to wind down, they'll be closer and closer to taking the series. Team C looking to stop though. That shot just wide from Savage. Time's running out, but they've got the offense here on Team C. Mari sends that ball ahead. Speedy's trying to clear it away, but it goes off the back wall. Hunter to take it, and the insurance is put back on for Toon enough. 7 seconds to go, and Game 5 may be searing its end. Is that the dagger to take the series, to take the win for Toon enough? 7 seconds is all they need to find out. Tyler, off the ceiling, Mari towards the midfield, but it will be Team C who will not get a goal. Toon enough will take the series in game number 5. It was such a strong start for them. They had a hiccup in games 3 and 4. They brought things back though, that offense in Game 5, and it's that offense that we've seen on and off. Once it gets going, they find goals, they find scoring, and they will take the series here against C. A win for Toon enough. Did not come easily, that's for sure, but I don't think they'll be complaining about that. As we might get a little interview with this side. I know they generally like it, so we'll get them in. Our next series actually will be NIRV Acad and FC Carcelona. Again, what a first match tonight. Again, incredible Game 5. I did not think the series would go that far. Yeah, we'll get a little interview with Toon enough. Don't worry, I see you, Break. We'll get that one for you at some point. Just wait around for a little bit. As soon as this interview is over, I'll say and see if I can get mine. As here we are, joining us now, Toon enough. Welcome in a Game 5 win. It was a rough series, but hey, you get a win this season. Now your record is 2-2. It was not a good start to your season. The first 2 weeks both being losses, but you picked things up. You've gotten better. Mari, this series, there's a lot of bad things, but the good things overruled them. And a big win over Team C. How are you guys feeling now with that victory under your belt?
I think we're good. Everybody, it was rough getting the team together today, like to play in general. Some people just like late, not feeling great, etc. But like Hunter and like Tyler really like pulled through today. So shout out to them.
Of course, obviously joining us here are Hunter and Tyler, so them into that as well. And again, what a strong performance I have to say from you, Tyler, and Hunter. Both of you guys bringing that offense, but Tyler, I mean, there was a lot of plays where you just found the goal that took you guys to that next level. Can you add a little bit, kind of, about that offense? Because it feels like once you guys have that offense, you are tough to beat. So, just like tell me about it. What happened with that offense? Why were there sometimes these dips and sometimes there weren't? So, just tell me a little bit about the offensive play style you guys were looking at.
I mean, I think it was mostly when we were finding each other, when we had the offense going. But then we played a little bit too much of boom ball, where we were just booming it right back to the other team. So that's when our offense kind of dipped. But you could see, like, on a lot of my goals was just off of a pass from Mari or Hunter, and so yeah, like when we were finding each other, we were doing really good offensively.
Yeah, you definitely were. And obviously, also joining us here is Hunter, who has been in this whole season. He's been one of the ones trying to lead this team. Again, as I mentioned, your first 2 weeks, not amazing for you guys. It was, a loss of DNA Weeping Demons, and then GNG Scarlet. So, just in the fact that you're turning your season around, how much does this win go into, again, that change in momentum, that change in pace for you guys, as this season will, for you guys at least, hopefully, will get better for you?
Yeah, it's definitely huge. I mean, I think part of the struggles have been just chemistry. It's a new team, so learning how each other play. So a series like this is really big for turning things around and doing well the rest of the season.
Definitely is. And again, thank you guys so much for joining. A 3-2 victory here over Team C, preventing the reverse sweep. And again, congratulations on your victory. Before we go, we're gonna get some quick shoutouts from you guys. We might as well. And we're actually gonna go in reverse order to how I ask the questions. So let's start with Hunter.
Oh, gotta shout out. I mean, obviously my teammates. Like they were fantastic that whole series. With the passing from Mari was amazing. Tyler scoring goals. Also, Laggy, he has done coaching sessions with us. Been a great coach for us. So shout out to him.
Of course, now we'll move on to Tyler. Is there anything that you'd like to say? Anybody that you'd like to shout out?
Shout out to Medieval. He was warming us up a little bit beforehand, me and Hunter, because of the times where our teammates were just unavailable, unfortunately. But so thank you for helping us warm up. And shout out to my teammates, those who couldn't be here, unfortunately. Debbie and Ant didn't play, so shout out to them as well.
Of course, and now we'll move on to Mari. Is there anything else you'd like to add to that? Any shoutouts? Anything that you'd like to say before I'll leave you guys to celebrate the win together?
I mean, I would say shout out to Twins for giving Tyler the Ethernet cable. That's the W right there. Shout out to JT for waking me up 20 minutes before the match. Love them. Great time. And shout out to Sporty for casting.
Welcome. It's nice to see you back on the stream again after last season on the Alpha Females. Now you're looking to make the playoffs here. So again, good luck in that. Thank you so much for joining, Toon. Congratulations on your win tonight.
Thank you.
Thanks, Sporty.
And that was 2-0 there. A 3-2 win. As yes, I do see that. Let's get that 1v1 going here, Break. I can set it up right now. I know I have you added. So we're gonna get a little 1v1 here. Break redeemed a 1v1. So we have time for it. We'll get you in here as just play twos with frontal panda. Ooh, wow. Okay. I guess that is fair for you there, Alyssa. Might as well as. Speaking of Alyssa, she'll be joining us for that next series. FC Carcelona taking on NIRV Acad in an Apex Cup matchup. So that'll be our next series coming up. But now let's get that 1v1 here with Break. 1 second. I know I have an overlay. This is the gameplay screen. Is this it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, let's just Champions Field. Why not? Again, we'll get a little 1v1 here. And then, again, we'll go to a break. We'll be back soon. Are they good? Yes, they are. They're pretty solid. They're pretty solid. I think... I need to check. What's exactly... Their record is 2-1 right now. They're good. They're a solid team. Here we go. Let's get this 1v1 sorted out. Oh, wait a second. There you go. I'm in. I'm joining Break, and I think he has a new controller, so actually that gives me advantage here. I don't think I generally would beat Break in a 1v1 anymore. I used to be able to do it. But I don't play this game, so this is awkward. Get to watch me play badly at ones. What a gameplay never before seen. Yeah, I don't play this game, so you guys can redeem 1v1s. Rarely do I actually ever have the easy enough time to find it, but there you go. Good save. There we go. Bang, bang. Yeah, never before seen sporty gameplay. Except that you can redeem these as... I'm locking in. I'm doing the exact opposite of that, my guy. By the way, Break's my old teammate. He was on Harnix Team Evo in the past, if you guys didn't know that. Who's casting? Of course. You for, booking me Briz as... Oh, dear. Yeah, new controller for him. I remember R1 I do. That's unfortunate for you, Break. I feel that. That's painful. Good shot. I was not covering my net there, so the next series you get things in there. Hopefully you do. A good moment of me breaking the rule 1. Yes, I did break it because I was losing. Uh-oh. Whoopsies. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I'm gonna blame you on that, Aiko. Hey. Oh, he bumped me. It's okay, I got it anyways. Bang! Have a good one, of course, you too, Briz. Hit a double reset. I can't do that. I can hit a single reset, but I don't know if I can do it anymore. I'd have to relearn a lot of stuff to be able to hit it. I am missing all the boost pads. Oh! Oh, and I got destroyed on that challenge. He's gonna score that? Yeah, he will. In a sec. There are people messaging me. This is a bad time to do that. Right, I'm back. Sorry. Oh, another miss on the kickoff. Man, Break, you're having some tough time on that. Oh, off the post. Oh, he took the boost. No, no. I got it. Oh, the crap. Get off, Break. Uh-oh, whoopsies. Well, that's a bad first touch. I'm gonna challenge this. I'm gonna fake this because he's gonna hit the back wall. I'm gonna clear it away. Play to start a dribble. I'm gonna bounce dribble this. Alright, I didn't get the bounce dribble I wanted, but I'll still work with that. Actually, I'm not gonna jump for that. Oh no, I backflipped! No! I jumped for it. Whoopsies. But yeah, you played Break Week 1. You did play him, Melissa. You played him on the stream as well. I'll get ready for have a good stream though. Yeah, you too. Have fun, Aiko. Hopefully your night will be happy and enjoyable. To go up a net. Oh, I didn't score it at all. That's bad. Right, I didn't actually pay attention to that play. Fake! Okay, you didn't get fooled at all. That's not in. I don't think he's gonna have this one. He almost did. You go, what a pinch. Man, I'm playing some lockdown defense right now. Ooh, he almost faked me. Okay, don't do that. There you go. Big goal. Get over your break. Thank goodness, I got that. I can't believe I actually got that past him. It's a close matchup, but actually a lot closer than I thought it would be, but admittedly Fake is playing again on new controllers, so. I got him. What a flick. Holy crap, I'm playing really well actually. That is an insane flick. Legends Cup will all be streamed, right? Most of it will be. Day 1, we probably won't have everything streamed. Day 2, we might have almost everything streamed. We'll see. Depends how many teams sign up. I have like 16 teams on this tournament, so we're not going to be able to stream everything on day 1. I gotcha. I'm calling it. I'm going to go for a flip reset here. I didn't get it at all, but that's in. This is not epic. What is, like, the fact that we can't stream everything? Yeah, I'm sorry, we just didn't have enough cash to sign up for it. It's pretty tough to get a ton of cash to sign up for an event like this. Especially with such a short sign-up period for teams. I just don't have much longer of a sign-up period. It's actually a little bit shorter, so. I'll stream as much as I can, but just know that not everything is going to be streamed on day 1. Go in! No! Oh, wait, then fine. I'll take it. GG's break. I'll take the series then, I guess. That is fun times here. Anyways, let me go back to the main screen here. Again, what a... Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I have to reset the series 1 sec. And that means, give me a moment, I'm just going to reset everything on the stream. We're actually going to go straight to our next series here. GG's break, thanks for joining me in the 1v1. And you 1v1 me, not now, Effico. You gotta do it after the series. You're gonna have to do it after the series, Effico. We have another series coming up in just a few minutes, so... Fortunately, you're too late. If you can wait after the series, how about that? We'll do that, Effico, how about it? Yeah, give me a moment here. I'm actually gonna have to set everything up. My apologies on this. We're almost certainly gonna have a slight delay here, but again, our next series will be FC Carcelona taking on NIRV Acad. Can't spell. There you go. Here you go. All the announcements out for you guys. So that you guys can have it. No, Siri, I don't need you to talk right now. Siri wants to say hi. You can't make a party on Rocket League? That's interesting. As long as all the players can join the series, it shouldn't be much of an issue. Again, me just set everything up for this next series. FC Carcelona taking on NIRV Acad. Servers are down? Oh dear, no, not the servers being down. If the servers are down, that's a problem. Hopefully they won't be down for long. But for now, again, we got our next series coming up in just a few minutes. Servers are down? Oh, great, that's fun. That's a problem. Does that mean I can't make... Oh, like, just nothing's loading. Alright then. That is so weird. I don't know why it's happening at this point in time, but that's interesting. Servers are down, so that's going to make things very tough. You have to reschedule. Yeah, you might have to reschedule if you guys cannot make it later. I don't mind waiting and seeing if maybe that will fix it. Okay, yeah, you're right. Servers are down. We'll be waiting a little bit. Yeah, let's wait a little bit. I can wait a few minutes. Our next matchup after this, actually, if you take a look at our schedule, will not be for like 2.5 hours. So I can wait a few minutes if you guys need me to. We'll just wait a little bit here. Again, our match after this will be Hydro Boosted Esports Dino Electronic Athletic Organization. Best of 5 series there. Sorry, best of 7 series actually to end off our night. So, and I'm just trying to sort everything out here. Yeah, depending on the issues here, we might have to wait a little bit. But that does give me time to set everything up here. And let me just set it all up here. There we go. Hopefully I'm setting up everything on the stream. Again, I'm just setting everything up so that we can actually get our series started as soon as we can. FC Carcelona are right now 2-0. NIRV Acad 2-1. As my mouse is... There you go. Hopefully my mouse is having some issues, so... Again, I'll wait until we have the servers back up. Yeah, let me know whenever the servers are back, by the way, guys. I can wait a little bit for this. We might have to go to a quick break then, but... What it is sometimes. Again, we can wait for this matchup to start if we need to. Talking the Apex Cup chat? Oh, that's cool. Maybe I'll join you guys for a little bit. I'm obviously not on stream. But... Now again, we might just go to a quick break. We might just go to a quick break. We'll wait a little bit here. Again, unfortunate for all the issues we're having here. Then we'll wait until everything gets sorted out, and we can start the series, so... Does our servers love us? Yeah, they do. They love us a lot here. This series has already had a ton of delays in the past. When it comes to this kind of stuff. I know it's been pushed back already. It was supposed to be played yesterday. Yeah, I don't know what it is right now. This series seems to be cursed. But we'll get this one again. As Carcelona's 2-0 right now, with us having seen them actually get some of their wins already this season. NIRV Acad is 2-1. Acad's 2 wins against Katana Esports and against Lead XD Black. Their only lost games, end-to-end team lost. Which, if you know anything about the next New Org, they're like 100x. They win everything apparently. On the side again, it's FC Carcelona, who have not played their +1 match, but they have played their other matches, and they went pretty well against Cosmos, and then against Demonic Phantoms. So, and this is going to be the toughest match this season by far so far. But there's so many scary teams in the Apex Cup. As actually, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go take a quick break. I actually need to sort out something. Somebody who I need to message a little bit, so I'll be back in like a few minutes. Hopefully by then the servers will be back, but for now, just enjoy like a few minutes of a break here, a few minutes away from my voice, until we get these servers back online. So again, sorry about the delays, everybody. Effico, if you are in chat, or yeah, Effico, or I guess obviously the guy who just played, who now goes by Speedy. If you are in chat, sorry about that delay, man. But if you can continue waiting, I can get you this 1v1 here tonight. Anyways, we'll be back very soon. Hey everyone, I'm back. Sorry about that. We're still here. The servers are still down. Again, I'll wait a good amount of time for this. If we do not see these servers improve anytime soon, though, I may have to miss this match. I really don't want to. I can wait a good amount of time for this series. I just don't have these issues. Waiting here for any sort of updates. Again, apologies on all the delays here, but again, I'm hoping we can get this series set up as soon as we can for this upcoming matchup here between FC Carcelona and NIRV Acad. Two pretty solid teams. We have not seen NIRV Acad on the stream before, but they are solid. And they're 2-1 right now. Their only loss comes end-to-end team loss, which is a pretty solid roster. So for both these sides, this should be a really kind of intense matchup here. Really good best of 5. Already just saw one best of 5. I already said go to game 5, so we'll see how this one ends up. Again, we're just trying to get this thing sorted out here. Rocket League actually has just put a post up on Twitter or X that says, "Hey everyone, we're aware that some players are unable to play Rocket League online, and this team is investigating the issue on updates to follow." So, oh yeah, Alyssa's found the exact same thing. I just mentioned that. Yeah, they do know. Yeah, so Rocket League does know there are issues. There's nothing, unfortunately, we can do about it until the issues do clear up. Again, they'll be looking to try to fix those as quick as possible here. Generally, Rocket League doesn't take too long to fix an issue when the servers do go down. So, this is a good thing. Yeah, Alyssa already coming in. They should fix it in like 20 minutes max. Yeah, they should. It doesn't take them too long to fix servers. It generally takes a lot less than 20 minutes, but they'll let us know as, oh, the servers might actually be up again. Alright, I think the servers are up again, actually. They just fixed it, maybe. I got the servers back for me as well, so let's get these players in. Let me actually find both the players. I need to find you all. Get you match lobby info, because I think the series will start here a little late, but not a problem at all. The servers are back. They're only back for some of us, but yeah, they are back for me, so we can get the series started in hopefully only a few minutes. Again, what a series this will be. This will be a good one. And just trying to get to... Here, let's get the info out for these teams. Here we go. That's the info. Now I think our series will start here. Just a few moments, so... a good thing the servers are back already. Again, apologies on the almost 10-minute delay we've had to this match, but the nice thing is both these teams have been okay with it. And have waited patiently, so we'll get the series started in just a moment or two. Again, my apologies on all these delays. Hopefully we'll be able to get them all fixed soon enough here. Again, the lobby is up. And the info has been sent, so hopefully that will fix it. We are getting FC Carcelona already, and Alyssa, Gio, and Taz. On this side for NIRV Acad, they actually do have a sub on their lineup, but they do have a general starting roster as well. They're starting free. Usually Nick, Scrap, and Valak. That's whom I'm assuming is playing tonight, and not Saturn Pizza, who generally actually doubles as their coach. He usually does coach. He usually does coach work for them. FC Carcelona used to actually have a coach as well in Yaruki, but actually he's now since been removed from the roster. He actually retired. So if Yaru actually is watching, hopefully your retirement is feeling good there, Yaru. Big shoutouts to you. I've seen you so often. Specifically on that Team WAPA roster back when that team actually did include Alyssa as well, so far though, waiting on NIRV to join on in. And they have been given lobby info here. But again, we will wait for them, at the very least. Yeah, again, an unfortunate circumstance here that has led to this, but nice thing is, and these teams are just needing like a second or two to get in. We're still waiting on NIRV to join the lobby, but as soon as they are, we'll again get this one. It's a best of 5 series, and later on tonight we'll have that best of 7 Black Line Championship Series matchup, so that will be nice. But again, this is a big series. FC Carcelona are 2-0, NIRV Acad are 2-1. Both these teams in the same group as well, so this is a big battle for the top of the group. FC Carcelona actually came into this tournament actually initially willing to play in the Legends Cup. Obviously also eligible for the Apex Cup. They are a GC2 level team, but again, they are one of the scarier teams in this whole thing. They're one of the highest seeded teams here, and for good reason. They haven't lost yet, but their matches have been against Demonic Phantoms and Harnix Cosmos, so this is going to be probably their toughest match of the group. NIRV CAD is a very good team. Every group has those kind of 2 or 3 really top tier teams. This is a pretty tough grouping here for them, but yeah, for FC Carcelona again, after NIRV CAD, next week they play Katana, which is the last team in the group. And after they play White Lotus, another scary team, and then they play Harnix Eternal. So for FC Carcelona, at the end of their season, they got Eternal, White Lotus, and Evo Academy in it, so this is going to be a good kind of introduction into that kind of matchup here, as waiting on all the players here of NIRV to join in. It's actually Nick, Saturn Pizza, and Scrap playing tonight. Should help them out here, as these teams just getting all their players in. As there we go, all these teams, and they're really wanting to join, actually. NIRV CAD already had a false start there. They just almost joined in, but I think we'll be good to go. Everybody... Oh, do we have everybody in the lobby? We do not have everybody in the lobby. Now we have everybody. Scraps just joined in, so... Good luck to both of these sides. A best of 5 series. FC Carcelona are 2-0, NIRV Acad are 2-1. This match will probably determine who will be the number 1 seed out of this group, or at least the number 1 seed at the end of the week. Our biggest match of the Apex Cup this week here, as FC Carcelona are on the blue, NIRV, their first time in stream, they'll be on the orange. One series can really determine a lot for your season. For FC Carcelona, they have not had the toughest matchups yet. For NIRV, and their loss coming to end-to-end team, lost a very solid opponent, so you know, these teams, it's going to be a real good kind of transition into that latter half of their season. But is it going to be FC Car, who we've seen on the stream already playing so well? As a roster, again, they're going to get a real tough beating here, because the second half of their season is a lot tougher on paper than their first half. NIRV Acad are only just one team that they have to play against. As I mentioned, the final 4 matches of the season, it looks like it's going to be teams that are all very likely going to make it into this playoff bracket one way or another, so... Again, they're going to have a tough time. NIRV... Again, NIRV organization. So far, have done well to keep the pressure. Saturn Pizza, who, again, doubles as their coach. She's actually not going to get a very good play there. Alyssa will score, and FC Carcelona will take goal 1 as Saturn Pizza. Yes, don't think he trusted it. FC Carcelona challenged her, but Alyssa, she's played at this level so often. This team plays in RLCS. They know when that play is open for them. And that one there, it will be given away. FC Carcelona with the first goal of the series. Not their last, as here comes a doink from Gio. And this guy, I haven't mentioned too much about Gio, but he's been a mechanical maestro last time we saw him. He had a sidewall double tap in the first few seconds. Now he hits a doink. This guy, he's got great mechanics. You're going to have a tough time stopping him. And I don't think it'll be the last time we'll be saying Gio's name this series. Again, he has such a strong offensive output for this FC Carcelona side. The team that, again, has been these 3 players. The only change they made, again, has been the retirement of their coach. Other than that, this roster has stayed the exact same. Even in an NIRV case, this is another team that has stayed pretty much the same. The only difference being Saturn Pizza obviously adding himself as a sub mid-season instead of just being the coach for this roster. So, for both these sides, their changes have been minimal, if at all, and well, they both will have to get used to each other here, because here comes Saturn Pizza, and NIRV Acad will put one back. The Scrap just leaves it off for his coach there, and a great bump from him, gets right past Alyssa. Great way to ice someone on the back line. Just go for them on the demo. You force them to have to avoid you. You force them to wait back, and you force them to not challenge so aggressively. It's just such a risk at that level. He connects on it too, which is maybe not even necessary in that position because he's already forced Alyssa to sit back, which is kind of what you want to do on that play. Still, FC Carcelona in the lead with 3 minutes to go. NIRV looking to find some way to respond as Alyssa through the sidewall, cleared away by Nyx. Taz will get to it. He'll keep that ball away here from NIRV. There's this one. Running in the midfield is Alyssa, challenged by Scrap. Taz won't get the ball. Gio, FC Carcelona. A lot of really reaching challenges here, and it's NIRV are taking control of the play because of it. See FC Carcelona, struggle and, not reaching for these challenges before. It's like that same issue still plaguing them here, but as season has gone on, these teams have gotten better. Yeah, their first week against Hunter's Cosmos, that was a real issue for them. Was those overcommits, was jumping for challenges when they didn't have really any way to get to them, as that double tap attempt from NIRV will not go to work, and FC Carcelona on the play as Gio with no boost will just go for the net there, and NIRV getting a real matching here as FC Carcelona infield from Taz, looking for the bump on Scrap, can't get him. FC Carcelona look to keep this ball away as here comes Taz up the back wall, challenged by Nyx, and they gotta jump for this one. Gio will be there. Scrap racing back, he'll get it just in time. Keep this lead for FC Carcelona at only 1 goal. For NIRV, they're really gonna put a lot of worries into FC Carcelona and how they're going to play. A 1 goal difference, it's not much of a difference. And I think FC Carcelona, they know that very well, that 1 goal for NIRV can completely change the trajectory of the series. That's why they're still playing this aggression, even when they're in the lead, even with so little time left. Recognize that NIRV can come back and definitely take over this game. Here comes Taz. Great pinch off the ceiling will keep NIRV back. Alyssa now to the corner, a demo there as well. Nyx challenged by Gio, and Alyssa's got rid of 2 players. Nyx is all alone on offense. They'll find a challenge and they'll keep this ball in their favor of NIRV. Saturn Pizza to shoot. Taz will jump in the way. That challenge will work, and now looking for the double tap. Scrap will meet him in time. NIRV keep that ball out for now. Less than 30 seconds left. Taz out to the side wall. He's still got a challenge here as Nyx been bumped away. Gio, maybe a second touch looking for the target and nearly found it too. Now he goes again, and NIRV are searching on this defense to get that play out. Maybe they'll do it here with Nyx, but FC Carcelona is sure to come at some point. Or maybe it won't. Another save from Taz on the goal line. NIRV, maybe 1 more chance. Will they get to it? Scrap will. Gio dropping it down, and nobody will be there. FC Carcelona will take game number 1 by a 1 goal difference. Let's start for this FC Carcelona side. Early goals, early offense, you saw them slow down a little bit. Kind of very contrary to what we saw before, where this team is actually one that comes back pretty late in games to get these wins. But again, so far, so good. We have a lot more work to do here. So back in the game we go. FC Carcelona could potentially get another win here, but last game only being a 1 goal difference. And NIRV definitely have something to say about that. And it felt like game 1 was a real true tester of a game. Both sides trying to get used to each other. Game 2 will be a lot more telling on how these teams play as Alyssa! Oh, an early chance just kept out, but my goodness, already FC Carcelona with some great offense. As Scrap, stopped by Gio, Nyx should take it, but he's hit it wide, and nobody from NIRV is there to help him out. Well, it was a great opportunity. Nyx was just sitting in front of that net. Well, his first shot probably should have gone in. The fact that there was no follow-up from NIRV and no other player there to put on pressure definitely a weakness on the offense that they'll definitely want to look at, because that's a weakness that could definitely hurt them. Great challenge from Scrap. Look to continue the offense as Taz up to the back wall, leaving it for Alyssa. Geo, maybe his chance to find some offense off the corner. Oh, he almost had that one. And whenever Geo jumps for those, my first instinct is that I know he can hit them. He can hit those chances. We've seen him again hit sidewall double taps. So anything off the corner, anything off that sidewall, he can hit it, and NIRV have to challenge him because of it. As now Alyssa, oh, what a bump, will keep that play away from NIRV, as FC Carcelona keeping the ball, but they need to make something of it. It's one thing to create offense, it's another thing to score on it. Right now FC Carcelona, they're only succeeding in one of those two. NIRV only need one chance, and this game could be just turned on its head. Oh, that's not a great play in front, but NIRV can't make much of it. Here comes Nyx. Just a little wide, NIRV. I mean, one loss so far this season would be an absolute tragedy for them if they go down 2-2, because a lot of this season, you play against a lot of teams outside of your group, so the standings don't change nearly as much. Some of these matches are quite intense for a lot of these, teams that, aren't fully secured in the playoffs. Now Alyssa, oh my, what a dunk, and only halfway through this game, still FC Carcelona searching for goal number 1, and we're getting closer and closer, it feels, but right now their offense at a bit of a muted situation. They cannot break down the field, and this lack of offensive output now for FC Carcelona. This game is going to feel quite slow for both these sides, especially for FC Carcelona, who, again, are not going to be very happy with this position. So far has been so good for both these sides. No breaks on the defense either. Not too many mistakes, if really any. It's another bump for FC Carcelona, who've utilized those bumps to create those great defensive stops. I'm just looking to use that to get upfield, but they just can't do so. Taz now to Alyssa. Saturn Pizza wasn't ready. FC Carcelona will have a chance to break that down into the offensive half, but they won't get it. NIRV will take that ball away. As Saturn Pizza off the back wall. Nyx in front. Nobody there. Scrap will have to turn back. NIRV slowly amassing more and more momentum, more and more pressure here. At some point you feel it's going to break for one of these sides. The question is when and how. FC Carcelona definitely proven that even with them having a little less on offense, their defense has improved like it has from week 1 as well. Oh, but a miss, Geo! Oh my goodness, how on earth did he miss that? It's about as routine as it gets for him. Oh, that's a terrible mistake there. Was it a missed call out there? I can't believe he missed that. And of all goals to go in, it's that one. A simple shot lobbed in by NIRV, and now off the kickoff, they're looking for number 2. As now FC Carcelona, who have, I think, now been maybe word back to life. This game doesn't have that much time left for them. They can't play the relaxed style anymore. They've got to play more aggressively. Over this game, they haven't had to worry too much, even if their offense becoming a bit more weak, a bit weaker, a bit less active. Now they have to. NIRV is putting the pressure on them. It's Taz. They get around Scrap. NIRV is, again, just about a solid defense, solid midfield play here. FC Carcelona are having trouble stopping, as here comes Taz. Alyssa already up, but it will be Nyx to meet them. That's a free clear. Nobody from Carcelona jumped. And again, the miscommunication here from FC Carcelona. We haven't seen that yet this series, but I mentioned it has been an issue for them. Those double commits, but right now, it's the exact opposite. It's just they aren't communicating properly. That one goal has unraveled FC Carcelona, and NIRV have found their way back. Still a lot more game, a lot more series to go, but this is game 2. It's anything like I mentioned the series would be like. NIRV's got a tough to beat defense. FC Carcelona just don't have enough ingenuity, but that one, a whiff, Alyssa will put it in. 5 seconds left. FC Carcelona have had some pretty insane late game winners before. And they do it again. Can they find another insane goal out of nowhere? I wouldn't put it against them. It's definitely possible. As this kickoff goes to Alyssa. Here she goes, Alyssa to the back wall. And keep that play alive. Here's Nyx now. Will hit it. Taz, the dunk, Saturn Pizza. Dunked as well, but that ball will bounce the midfield. Gio was not ready for it. And NIRV Acad will tie the series up at 1. Another very low scoring matchup. So far, these teams have traded these games, and we saw NIRV, that defense, stand up in this game here. Definitely a far cry from game 1, where they sat back a lot more, let FC Carcelona take that pressure. Now they're taking it themselves. They're taking it right back. Yeah, this is going to be a very important series for both these sides. It's a very good entry match into the top, against the top teams in the league. And these are teams you might play in the playoffs as well later on in the season. So getting any exposure to them in a Apex Cup, Ascent Tournament Series way would be worth it for these teams. Now FC Carcelona getting it put on them here because the last game was not strong as I think. Does Alyssa have? Wait a second. I think Alyssa might actually have Alpha Boost. I just noticed that. Of course, she would have Alpha Boost. Yeah, it is Alpha Boost. What in the world? Alyssa's got the money bags to purchase Alpha Boost. You'll love to see it. That's great. Here's FC. I didn't even know she had Alpha Boost. I didn't think I even mentioned that in week 1. Right now, FC Carcelona pushing on to offense right at the start of game 3. Not looking to let the mistakes of game 2 plague them once again. Pressure is on them to perform. This is the game where they have to do it as Taz, a ceiling shot. Will be kept away as Gio now. Sent to the back wall, waiting to see if there will be a mistake, but so far NIRV have not made any. FC Carcelona who will have to just deal with that. Now they got to play defense. Alyssa, make the touch off the back wall. Pattern Pizza. There's some free space and Gio's not ready. Oh, he nearly got scored on there. A little bit of fortune will go his way as that shot just off target. FC Carcelona playing with fire here a little bit. That was a risky play to let go on that net. So far, no goals. They can wipe off a little bit of sweat there from their brows, I'm sure, just seeing that play nearly fall in for them. Still the NIRV who still keep the offense from game number 2, but we see a lot more FC Carcelona resistance now, a lot more pressure, a lot more of a want to get on that net, to get through that net. NIRV getting their match as a shot on, double commit from NIRV, but it is saved by Nyx. Now here's Gio to Alyssa. That one saved by Saturn Pizza. FC Carcelona relying a little more on these passing plays. Trying to pull NIRV out of position. I think they're recognizing pretty quickly they're not going to be able to score if NIRV is packing that net. But better hopes, unpacking is that's a way to do it. A demo on the goal line. And it's Alyssa with that shot to go in, but this really wasn't her play. This was Gio's play here. As he removes Saturn Pizza. Makes it about as easy as it can be for a player like Alyssa. She won't be missing those shots. FC Carcelona will now take the early lead here in Game 3. A game that will determine who will have match point. As Gio finds Alyssa. Maybe a second to one there for her, but we saved away. Now an infield pass. It's Taz, and Scrap will get there just in time. NIRV have brought some incredibly strong pacing to that defense. They've met to a lot of these challenges. Now, here's a play from Scrap. A miss from Alyssa will give a chance to NIRV, and they will bury it. You saw her initially jump there, was trying to pre-jump the initial pass from Nyx, but he waited, and then he went for it. Waited for her to get to the ground. Just not enough time for Alyssa to get to that ball. And it is NIRV who will answer back. Carcelona fairly outplayed, fairly outsmarted there by Nyx, who is the captain for this NIRV team. This ball bouncing. Taz will send it away. FC Carcelona, pinball in front. Here's Gio, double tap attempt. He's got it. He's got it all the time. And as soon as you see him go for it, as soon as you see Saturn Pizza win on the goal line, recognizing he can't get to it, you know Gio's going to hit those. But as simple as they get for him, this guy hits those double taps often. Again, he's got some insane mechanics. NIRV are gonna have a tough time stopping him as comes Geo again. Won't be the one to shoot here. It's gonna be Taz who'll lay it in front. Now Geo, maybe a chance, but he's gonna hit it just wide of the net. Maybe he was expecting Taz or Alyssa to jump for it, but just didn't have the boost for that play. Have to restart, but I don't think they're minding too much because they still have the ball. They still have the offense and potentially a chance to take some insurance here as Geo missed, but Alyssa will put it right into the top of the net. FC Carcelona. That's going to create some offensive chances for them. And they are still attacking, still pushing. NIRV having trouble pushing back, but here's their chance. Saved by Taz. Does create a double commit. FC Carcelona will have to be able to come back from it here as NIRV still on the offensive. Kept FC Carcelona back with not a lot of boost to use. Taz's touch won't go far. Geo now will get some power, but Taz can't challenge it. NIRV will keep the ball and keep their chances of coming back in this game and taking match point. But with time running out here, these plays from NIRV are desperate at best. That does mean that they're going to take a lot more risks here. FC Carcelona sitting back, playing a little more safely. They don't have to score anymore. They have a 2-goal lead. They're playing well because of it. As long as they don't give up goals to NIRV, they'll be the ones on match point and potentially the ones to take this series. Seconds left. FC Carcelona want one more goal, and the white net's wide open. That will do it. Alyssa with her third, with 8 shots total. Alyssa has been finishing off a lot of these plays for FC Carcelona. Yeah, this game has been a much different play. They've really done well to isolate the NIRV defenders in the backfield. A lot of plays where they force them to challenge, force them to play up a little higher, create a lot more space in that back line that they can then exploit. And this FC Carcelona offense probably finding a new way as Alyssa, the dribble just a little wide. Won't matter, FC Carcelona will definitely take this game at this point. Only 10 seconds left, a 3-goal lead, there's no way NIRV can come back from this. So, FC Carcelona will go to match point. 2-1 series lead, and in Game 4 they could potentially take the series here. Take down NIRV. NIRV, they gotta go to Game 5, we've already seen that once today. And they make this a second Game 5 series in a row. That will be up to question here how NIRV will play Game 4, but you can really see this game again. A lot of what FC Carcelona did was isolate the defenders, play where they forced NIRV to challenge a little more, force them to not be so compact on that goal line, and it gave them plays where their mechanics could outplay them. They could outplay NIRV quite nicely. Geo, Alyssa, Taz, they all have solid mechanics, and NIRV aren't as mechanical of a side, at least not this game they were. Pressure again is on NIRV to find a way to stop that a little more. Maybe they don't challenge as early, maybe they don't challenge in so many solo plays. Maybe they're more patient, or maybe they challenge earlier, maybe they play ultra aggressive. So many options for them here, but there's only one outcome they can really work with here, and it has to be them winning. Else this series will be over. FC Carcelona, they'd love it to end that way. What a win it would be if they just go 3-1. And a huge statement here against what is again their toughest matchup so far this season. NIRV again are just a solid side overall. A win against them in any form is pretty impressive for a lot of these teams. FC Carcelona again, they want to be one of the top teams here. They've already made quite a name for that already, but this match is really going to test them. It has. It's definitely pushed them to play a lot of really strong Rocket League. So far, they have succeeded. As Alyssa now looking for a second touch and recognizes Nix will be there. FC Carcelona will sit in the midfield. Taz won't get the dunk. Gio's got to clear. He won't, but it's missed by Saturn Pizza. Scrap. The follow-up shot goes high, and Alyssa will beat Nix to the punch. NIRV demoed off the field there by Gio. You're just seeing, again, so many of these demos from FC Carcelona aren't coming on the offense. They aren't offensive demos. They're defensive in nature. They're just taking away these shooting opportunities from NIRV with them. All that really means for FC Carcelona is once they get a goal, NIRV are going to be forced to just settle with those demos. How aggressively they're pushing. So it forces NIRV to play a lot faster, to play a lot more noticeable to these demos to FC Carcelona, and that's going to rush their offense a little bit more. Rushes those plays that they can get, those shooting opportunities. As here comes Taz. What a dunk! Oh my goodness, Taz! I can't believe he just hit that! I mean, he's had some insane dunks already. That one was pre-jumped. Taz, with a beautiful play in the midair, puts the first goal in for FC Carcelona here in Game 4. Incredible from Taz. FC Carcelona now have momentum in their favor. Looking for another goal. Taz doesn't have the boost, but he does have the play. Gets the dunk in the front. But FC Carcelona getting bumped out of the offensive opportunities. They won't get a shot on it. NIRV is trying to get that ball out. Get offense any way they can. It will be having a piece of the clear. It will be FC Carcelona. We'll be waiting on this ball. As Gio. The back wall. El Taz. That one will go to the bottom left corner. FC Carcelona adding on pressure. And again, they're just continuing to pull up more and more goals. FC Carcelona must be feeling confident at this point. And with half the game to go, a few more goals, surely this will be their series to take. Probably their most explosive offense since the series has started. Alyssa, beat on the corner. Taz won't be able to get around Saturn Pizza. Gio. Oh, what a pot touch. Second touch. That's going to net. Gio. He's done it again. Off the sidewall. Gets the second touch. This is not the first time he's done this on this stream. And honestly, with how he's doing it, it may not be his last. A sidewall double touch. Gio is insane. And now off a kickoff, a goal for Alyssa. It's getting worse and worse for NIRV. And for NIRV, hope is now very quickly fading away from them. What a series so far, FC Carcelona. Have taken the offense by storm at this point. NIRV with nothing to answer with. With under 2 minutes to go, what was a 1-goal difference is now a 4-goal difference. It's been a huge turnaround here in the offensive shooting. NIRV meeting their match tonight. And that team is FC Carcelona, trying to keep that undefeated streak so far. They are 2-0 right now. 3-0 as soon as this game ends. Although that's a miss from Alyssa, and Nick's just got to score those. NIRV not putting in that chance. It's only going to make things worse for them. Time will continue to run out for them. NIRV just trying to find something they can grab onto, a goal, if anything. But FC Carcelona are taking it away, and Alyssa now looking for the net, can't put it behind Scrap. Not that a goal would probably change things all that much for FC Carcelona. This game is all confidence for them at this point. NIRV put up a valiant effort, but it will be in vain. It will not work for them here in Game 4. FC Carcelona will take this one, go up undefeated in the season still. On a 3-0 record, they're going to be the undisputed top team in their group. Again, remember that top team automatically goes to that final bracket, so FC Carcelona keeping this record as undefeated for as long as they can will add to that. Especially being a team like NIRV who is also in their group. Now means that NIRV is now separated from them, but FC Carcelona just make sure they're going to secure this game as the final seconds will tick away. What a series it's been, but it did end in a bit of a one-sided manner. FC Barcelona won't mind. They're still undefeated. They're still the undisputed best team in their grouping here. NIRV was the toughest battle yet, but still, FC Barcelona do take the series. Another win in their season. NIRV was no match for the FC Carcelona pressure. 3-1 record. Again, just great confidence from FC Carcelona. As I think we're gonna get a little interview here with the players of FC Carcelona. But again, what a match that was! Our last ATS match of the night. Again, we had 2 of them in a row for the Game 5. Now a Game 4, but still another great series as FC Carcelona will take it. We won series victory. As FCC better be moving up the rankings. That is, I don't do anything with that, but 50 does, and we'll get them in here. As let's go join them in for a little interview here. FC Carcelona just gonna get ready for it, but again, what a it has been for them. So welcome in. Congratulations on your win. Joining us here actually right now is Alyssa and Gio. A 3-1 win. You're still undefeated, and now you are undisputed, the best team in your group. Alyssa, I know it's been a insane season so far. You weren't even planning to play the Apex Cup to start off this season, but now being that top team in your group, you know, taking down FC Carcelona, who is really your most major contenders for it. This has got to be probably your biggest win of the season so far.
I mean, yeah. All I'm saying is we better move up those rankings.
Again, that's Thrifty who does that. So Thrifty, I'm assuming he will be moving you guys up the rankings here. But again, congratulations on that victory. Also joining us here is Gio. And Gio, what is it with you and hitting sidewall double taps? That's the second time you've done that on this stream.
He called it, okay?
He's done it before. He did it in week 1. He's now done it in week 2. Gio, seriously, what is like the secret here? I'm washed right now, so I need to learn something here. How do you hit sidewall double tap so consistently, man?
I got no clue with the luck, but I just saw this video on Twitter of someone like throwing a firecracker into a pan and it cooked chicken instantly. That was so sick.
Honestly, knowing this team, I'm not surprised that that's the first thing you've said.
Anyway, but like, yeah. I don't know. I'm usually not good at them, but
you've hit 2 of them on this stream, so obviously you're good enough at them that you're hitting them here under that pressure. Again, a big victory, and you got to add to this as well, Gio. You know, with NIRV being your first opponent so far, kind of being that entrance to the top of the group. You know, I know coming into this, you probably didn't have any doubts of how strong your team is. You know, now, how much does this series validate your confidence in yourself and in your team this season?
I mean, it definitely helps. I think this just kind of confirms that we're the best team, at the very least in our group, right? I think we're probably the best team in the league right now. But
well, there's definitely a lot of teams that will compete with that. I mean, if you look at Group D, they've got a ton of teams in that group that could easily be the best team in the group. They're fighting over there. It's an insane group over there in Group D. But you're not in Group D. You're not in that group of death. You're in Group C, and you do get this win over NIRV. And I know, again, I might be mentioning a lot about this match being your first one so far, but with some of your later matches being like White Lotus, Hunter X Eternal, Evo Academy, those are teams that are going to make it to the playoffs very likely. So, do you think, Alyssa, that this match is kind of your gateway to get in those top matches, or what did this match have any symbolism for you guys kind of in this season?
I mean, yeah. I know we started off slow against, I think, 100X. I forgot what team.
Cosmos, yeah. They have 3 teams.
Yeah,
they have Cosmos, Ryo, and Eternal. So.
I think this kind of just solidifies that we're here to play. It's solid proving ground, I think.
It is, and again, this is a match that will definitely, again, kind of prove if you are one of the top teams here, and obviously there's no doubt anymore taking down NIRV Academy. And at this point, you guys are going to have a tough end of your season because, again, you still have a ton of matches. The nice thing is you take down NIRV, you put yourself a good amount ahead of them, but NIRV still are a solid team. They've got to play Cosmos next week. After that, they got Demonic Phantoms, they got ODU Monarchs, and I mean, they've got, again, some interesting matches to end off their season. So, to end off this season, you guys are going to try to keep that #1 seed because wildcard is dangerous. It's a scary place, but that final bracket might be is kind of what a lot of teams are looking for. And at this point, your team holds a spot, Alyssa, but your end of your season is going to be very tough. Those last 3 matches, those last 3 weeks, those are going to be the toughest matches for you guys this season. So, what is this team going to do to make sure that you keep yourself ahead of NIRV?
I mean, probably just keep grinding. We're not scrimming much, but we're playing the game outside of it, and just I don't know. We're just full win rest of the season.
Love to, and also I guess to add on to this, you're gonna be playing that Legends Cup. I know that was the tournament you guys originally signed up for. So Gio, the Legends Cup is coming tomorrow, and then the day after, so Saturday, Sunday. Tell me, are you excited for that Legends Cup? Because we've got so many teams signing up for it right now. We might actually have up to 16 teams signing up for this thing, so it's gonna be a big tournament.
I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot about it until you just mentioned it. But
I'm happy I did. My goodness.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, bro. Yeah, it'll be fun.
And I hope it will be. Again, congratulations on your win, though. A 3-1 victory here over the NIRV Acad side. Is this for money? Yes, it is. $100 prize pool. It is for money, SMN Taz.
Can I give you my cash app, bro?
I'm not the one who. No, that's 50 handles prize pool. I'm too young to do that. I'm younger than some of the players in there. So I don't think I'd be the best person to handle money. It's 50. But yeah, prize pool's $100. It's for first and second. 70 for first, 30 for second. Same thing for the upcoming Legends Cup tournament. 70 for first, 30 for second. So again, good luck in that, and also congratulations on your win. Thanks so much for joining Alyssa and Gio. Before we end, we'll get some little shoutouts here. So let's start with Gio. You have any shoutouts? Anything that you want to say here?
Shout out to my boy Abraham, who watches these matches. It's just really fun to have him watching and stuff like that. Definitely like a lot of support and stuff. And not a shout out, but I have a question for you, Sporty.
Yeah, what's up?
So we're like, this is a very serious question. Which movie is better, Cars 1 or Cars 2?
I'll be honest, I've only seen Cars 1, so I'm not the best
All right,
person to
bro.
say,
You gotta. Love you too, Abraham. Mwah. But yeah, you gotta get on. You gotta get on Cars. You gotta get on Cars too, bro.
I'm not a movie person, but hey, if I have the time, I barely have time to watch anything nowadays because I'm usually live streaming. But hey, if I have time to watch a movie, I heard it's really good, so I would not be.
It's
mad.
so good. It's so
I've heard it's good, so I might have to watch it soon enough. But Gio giving us some movie suggestions. We do have a little bit of time, so actually, I have a little bit of time between in this series and the next one, so maybe I'll have to take a look into that. But also joining us here, Alyssa, is there anything that you want to say? I think this might be your first time ever being on this stream in an interview. So
It is.
I know in the past you used to say that you were never going to join these things. Now you have. So you have any shoutouts? It's your moment. The floor is yours. Any shoutouts? Anything that you want to say?
I mean, shout out the team. That's all I got. I just shout out the team. We're winning.
Yippee!
We are full win.
Oh, FC Carcelona, as you said, are full winning. They're winning everything right now. So congratulations on your victory over NIRV and your continued excellence in this season. Thank you so much for joining Alyssa and Gio. Have an amazing rest of the night. Hopefully we'll see you again very soon.
Yo,
Thank you, gamer.
Thank you.
That was Alyssa and Gio there joining us in for that little interview. That's it for right now, but again, reminder, later on, we'll have a Blackline Championship Series matchup here. Hydro Boost Esports versus Dino Electronic Athletic Organization, a best of 7 series later tonight. So again, thank you all so much for joining. Great night so far, but we'll be going off of the stream for a little bit. And Alyssa, no, you're not bad at talking. I was happy to chat with you. It was a great interview. As we'll be again ending our stream here. We'll be going live again very, very soon with that matchup for that matchup coming up. But again, as shoutouts to Lilo and Bev. Oh yeah, of course. Again, shoutouts to them as well, as again a big series win for both Toon and FC Carcelona. Actually, it's both the teams that have female captains won. That's interesting. I just noticed that. That's an interesting coincidence. But hey, what a night it's been. We're gonna go get a raid though. I'm gonna stop blabbling here. We'll just end the stream here. We'll be live again later tonight. So see you guys then. Take care. Be well. We'll be live again in just a short amount of time, in a few hours.